guys are in for a treat. We're going full send on the Rowdyssey. Just wait. You guys aren't even ready.
I just can't wait.
This is gonna be a
yeah.
It's gonna be a bad minivan, dude.
It's gonna be crazy.
What's up, guys? I'm super excited because we are finally bringing the Rowdyssey back. I think this thing kind of needs like a reintroduction because many of you watching the channel probably don't know everything about the Rowdyssey. This is the minivan we did about 2 years ago, and we've definitely gained a lot of new subscribers since we first did this build, and this was one of the builds that really got our channel up and going, kind of got us known. We got this thing done really quickly and we ended up bringing it out to Florida. We did some half-mile racing with it. It was the first time we got to meet Cletus. We got to race this thing against Leroy, and we took it on Sebring, the racetrack. We took it on Daytona and had an awesome time with the minivan. And to be honest, it's been kind of sitting for like the last 2 years. We haven't done anything crazy with the van. Every now and then we'll take it out, drive it around, and it's still running and driving great as is. But an issue we do have is this has an H22 in it, and there is not much aftermarket support for the H22 transmissions, and this thing just keeps shredding gears because of how much it weighs and just how much power this thing is making. And quick rundown on the build, it is just a rods and pistons, sleeve block H22, stock port head, stock cams, just springs and retainers in the head. Has an eBay GTX 3582R on there. Did all the fab work ourselves when we were back at the house. The goal when we first put this thing together was to kind of make the ultimate sleeper, and what better car to do it in than a Honda Odyssey minivan. And this thing ended up making 737 horsepower, something like that. And yeah, this thing is definitely fun, really fast, but we've never really done too much with it. Like I said, just been kind of sitting. And I think it's time to change all that. A lot of you guys have been wondering about the Rowdyssey, and all I'm gonna say right now is if you're not subscribed to the channel, the next upcoming videos you are about to see on this thing are going to be crazy. We are revamping the Rowdyssey 100%. Today, the motor is coming out. It's getting a whole new motor setup. It is getting a new turbo setup. It's getting all new drivetrain stuff. We are going to go crazy on the Rowdyssey, guys, and this might end up being one of our craziest builds to date. So we'll just see how it goes, but all I'm gonna say is you do not want to miss what we have coming for the Rowdyssey. But yeah, she is in the shop, we got her pulled in, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing on the lift, waste no time, and get this motor out of there and show you guys what we got in store for the Rowdyssey. Well, before we tear the H22 out of this thing, we're gonna give her one last two-step on the lift.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked. Let's go.
Gotta give her one last hurrah.
One last pow pow. It's awesome. You can feel the heat just radiate right into. It's awesome.
Rowdy.
Oh, it's rowdy. It's super rowdy.
But it's only gonna get a lot rowdier from here.
It is.
They don't even know.
Dun dun dun. It's awesome. Oh, it's on my armpit.
Water broke.
Well, boys, we got the H22 pulled out of the Rowdyssey, and it's time to move on to bigger and better things. Nothing against the H. Love this motor. They make great power, super strong, and you know, we put this one together 2 years ago. Never had to pull it out for any reason. It's still a healthy motor, running great, making 700 horsepower. But the thing with the H22s is they just do not have the aftermarket support for the transmissions, and we want to go really fast with the minivan. We want to put more power down, and the stock H22 transmissions just aren't going to cut it. We break it all the time with how much the van weighs and stuff. So that led us to go a different route with the power plant in the minivan, which brings us to this box right here. So this is from Hasport Performance. A few videos back when we visited Brian at Hasport Performance, he mentioned that we had a secret project going on, and a lot of you guys thought that that was for the hatch, but it's actually for the minivan. So right here we have a motor mount kit to swap a K-Series into an Accord. So for those of you who don't know, the first gen Odysseys actually share the same engine bay as like a 94 to 96 Accord, something like that. So these are actually Accord K-swap motor mounts, but since the Odyssey has the same engine bay, these will allow us to drop a K-Series right into the Rowdyssey. Same thing that we did with the H. These are actually, you know, Accord H-swap mounts, but like I said, minivan's the same, so just went right in. So in this box, we have everything from Hasport to get the job done. Be sure to go check out Hasport. Cannot thank Brian enough. I mean, check them out. Got the billet mounts, we got the back piece, we got it all. So it's official. Rowdyssey is going K-Series, and like I said, nothing against the H. We just need the aftermarket training support to get this thing moving without breaking gears all the time. So yeah, super excited. Hope you guys are too. And I mean, you guys have seen the power that like the MR2 has made and Hondru, and like we've trapped really fast. So if we can get that power down in the minivan, it's just gonna be insane. So you guys will see the K-Series that's actually going into it here very soon, which I'm very excited to show you guys. But what we're actually going to be doing for the rest of this video and today is we have a mock-up K-Series right here. This is my old block that had a crack in it that came out of the MR2. Then we had an extra K-Series transmission case. So there's no guts in it, no gears. So this is all super light right now. There's no crank or girdle. We do have to bolt on a head real quick so that we can bolt the motor mount to it. But once we get a head on here, we are going to drop this mock-up K-Series into the Rowdyssey because we have some things that we need to measure for. We got big packages coming and we need to know what kind of space we're working with. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this in there for today, and then we'll show you the real motor going into the Rowdyssey here very soon. And I promise you guys wanna hang around for it because it's gonna be sweet. But for right now, we're gonna try to get this mock-up one in there and see how she's sitting. All right, so we're getting ready to put the mock-up engine inside this thing, and we got the back mount on right there. And then we did actually just find out that just like how we did Wago, we are going to have to cut off this passenger engine mount and then put this new weld-on mount on this side right here, because the K-Series is going to sit pretty close to this side, and this obviously is not gonna work. So we're gonna take a drill and a bit and drill out all of the spot welds, air hammer this guy off, and then this one has a hole right back there. See this little middle hole right there, and that guy lines up with this bolt hole here. Once this one's out of the way, that is used to line this up. You bolt it down and then you get it all welded into place, and then it's ready to go. So we're gonna start by getting this guy off, and we'll probably just bolt this one on for today and then just mock it all up, and then we'll get to welding it on in the next video. But yeah, we have to go ahead and get this guy off of there, get our new one on. Back there. Oh, just cut that out and plate it. Just, yeah, beat the hell out of that.
There it is, bro. There it is, guys. Rowdyssey is officially K-swapped. All kinds of room for activities in there.
Good, man.
Yeah, this is just the mock-up motor, but we just wanted to see what kind of room we're working with over here, because we might have some spoolie boy things going on over there.
I
And
feel like there's more room than the H, because the H, like,
I know, dude. It has all this room right here, and all that stuff back there for a nice manifold. This is gonna be so
awesome,
sweet, dude. You guys are in for a treat. We're going full send on the Rowdyssey. Just wait. This is just like the first kind of break-in video, you know, kind of mocking it up, pulling the old motor out. But these next videos that are coming on this thing, they're bangers. I promise you. We are going full send on this bad boy. So be sure to stay tuned. Turn your notifications on. Subscribe. You don't want to miss any of this. It's going to be wild. Rowdyssey's going K.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's already K.
Yep. Don't want to miss out.
Rowdyssey 2.0, is that what it is?
Yeah, this will be Rowdyssey version 2.
Version 2?
So, I mean, version 1, that was it. We just slapped it in, and it hasn't. Yeah, it didn't go through any changes. That was version 1.
Yeah,
if we had better access to transmissions for the H, it's still
Yeah,
in there, but
yeah, I would have kept the H if we had some better trannies. But you know, we got some cool stuff coming for the K.
got
So,
stuff lined up this time.
yep, it's gonna be insane. You guys aren't even ready.
I just can't wait.
This
to
is gonna
see
be
their
a-
faces, man.
It's gonna be a bad minivan, dude.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be wild.
No more soccer mom. This is the soccer dad.
Dad took over.
Dad
for
took
sure.
over the van, bro.
Yep. Whew. Hope you guys are ready. This is just the start. So, see you in the next video. Just so excited. Make sure you subscribe right now. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss these next coming videos.